Welcome to another week of The Perspective. Glad to have you back. We're wrapping up Q2. The end of June is upon us. The end of Mamba. We're halfway through the summer.
What a whirlwind.
There is a lot going on. We had a fantastic week. 186 sold last week. We continue to see individuals and teams with dominating performances. So impressive to each one of you.
Pacing for a record, company record this month.
Yep. So looking for to break May, we need a big finish to June. So we have a stake incentive out. You've hopefully seen that in your group me's stake incentive for each person who has helped the company go accomplish that. So looking to double down again in June, just as we did in May. Let's jump into it. Top closers on the week. Your top 5 were all in double digits. Coming in number 1, he is in lead of the Mamba. We've got Solar Greg Osborne coming in with 12 last week. Jake Shreve doing everything he can to keep Tate Moser in it. He's got 11 closes last week. Tiago, Mr. Steady Eddie, when he's out there with the 10 spot. Jake Zimmer coming alive for the Mamba with 10. And Tyler Bean rounding off your top 5 with 10 as well. So all in double digits. An impressive performance from the closers this last week.
Shout out to Tyler Bean showing up on that top list just week after week.
Yeah, he's crushed it.
Love it. Top lead reps. We got Tate Moser at 11, also leading the pack right now for Mamba. Jace Hansen with 5. Danny Fiaiki with 5. Connor Wills at 4. Bridger Bumgarner at 4. And Dylan Manzanares at 4.
Another impressive week for those. The top 3 there, all in the Mamba. So battling it out.
Neck and neck. I just got a text from Jace Hansen, said he's taking the lead today.
Okay, he's got it. He's chasing for that lead. So we just finished the video on bracketology. We're jumping into the perspective. So there have been a lot of updates. Top teams last week, once again, you're getting tired of this name. Arbor with 37, jumping up to the number 2 spot, which we have seen these guys all year long, dominating performance. They've shown up in the summer, the number 2 spot. Apex with 27, Tribus nipping at their heels with 26, Alpha with 19, and Absolute nipping at their heels with 18. So an impressive team performance. Top 5 teams just crushing it this week. So congratulations to each one of you. We have so many NSL updates to get into. We can't crowd with the perspective with anything more. So we're going to jump into the NSL and the updates. So wrapping up the Mamba this week.
3 days left in the Mamba, and it's hot and heavy. We do in the closers bracket. Solar Greg's kind of taking a massive jump out front of everybody. But I wouldn't count anybody else out. As good as he is, I think we've got some guys that can really come hard there. So 3 days left there. Like we already mentioned in the lead bracket, we've got a really tight matchup, 7, 5, 5, and 2. So Tate Moser's leading that. And then Jace and Danny are tied. And then we've got Jared Gibson with 2. And that can change at any moment. That's a really close race. 3 days, it's all on the line. We've got the lead bracket winners getting a $2,500 trip of their choice. Last year, Alex Wilson, the winner, went to Hawaii, sent him to Hawaii. And then in the closers bracket, they get that exclusive Mamba jersey and a set of golf irons to go.
The coveted Mamba jersey up for grabs and that trip. I know Alex had a great time in Hawaii last year. So that wraps up on Wednesday. Make sure all deals are in before midnight. And then we will announce the winner about a week after that. We go through an audit process. So the calm after the storm, be looking for that. And then we are right into
playoff seeding. Playoffs is going to be hot and heavy this year. We've got a lot of teams that are going to go compete. July is round robin seeding. So we're going to have round robin seeding for July. Everybody will compete against everybody else, and that's how we'll seed for August for our bracket style tournament again in August. Something new we did this year for the seeding, the top 3 teams in seeding are going to win a prize. So we've got some exclusive gear that'll come to the top 3 seeds for the July seeding. A little extra incentive to go push and go hard in July. And then bracket tournament, obviously that prize, trip to Lake Powell for a few days to go hang out on a houseboat, do some skiing, surfing.
Yeah, such an awesome trip. Honestly, a great way to go connect with the team and celebrate an impressive summer. So exciting to go cap off the summer months with that competition. And that almost made me want to talk about Pebble Beach in October, because then you got another one out there. So that's coming. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But an exciting
every month the NSL delivers a new competition with new prizes and new things to win. Just a shout out to the NSL and how awesome it has been, and the lids it has lifted for our competitors.
Yeah, so go compete in the playoffs. The seeding will be an important
Huge
part of that.
Factor for it this year.
We've got 4th of July coming up.
Maloof donations, a week long. It's the 4th through the 9th. Always a super important time to go think about others and not think about yourself. But we do attach some sweet gear to it every year for the 4th of July. I try and keep it America themed. So look forward to some American themed gear for next week's Maloof donation.
Yes, looking forward to that. The gear is always sweet. Saw it on your computer actually earlier, so excited to see that gear drop. And then
the big one,
Q3 incentive announcement. So the details on all of this stuff will get dropped. But when you're transitioning months and then you're also transitioning quarters, there is a lot happening. Q3 announcing the trip here on the Perspective. We are headed on November 1st through the 6th, 2022 this year to the Moon Palace, Cancun, Mexico. So excited to see all of you there. This is a sick resort.
Beautiful
it is
resort.
So beautiful.
Gorgeous.
There is a Jack Nicklaus course there.
27 holes.
That you can go participate and go jump on.
Flow rider
on that one. So many pools, so many restaurants, a mile long of beautiful white sandy beaches in the Gulf of Mexico.
That gorgeous teal water.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful. You're gonna absolutely love this place. Mark your calendars. Go Google Moon Palace Cancun. That incentive is for Q3, so watch for the details for that. We'll drop that. That typically runs July, August, and those kind of months, and then we allow September for the deals to trickle through so that we can then get the trip booked and everybody there in November. So thank you again for joining us here on The Perspective. Let's go break the record again in June. Time to go double down on 2021. So let's go have a big monster finish to June. Love you guys. Have a fantastic week.
Love you guys.